Well, good morning, America. We are at the shop today, and guess who showed up? That's right, Mr. Tom. Let's see. Oh, there he is. He's coming out.
More America.
More America. We're going to, turning me around here. We are going to do some working today. Probably run to town and fill some water up in his tank to make sure that hose isn't leaking. Probably get some propane or whatever. And then he's got a laundry list of all the stuff he wants to work on. So any ideas what you want to do?
I got a huge list.
Checking it twice?
Yeah, checking it twice, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, I got to get the water, make sure the water line doesn't leak and get that all epoxied up. I still have some adjustments to do on the transmission, the kick down, and the linkage.
Even after all that, they still didn't quite get it right.
Didn't get it 100%. You know, cables stretch and things whenever it's brand new. So,
okay.
Yeah, I got to get all this stuff pulled off the back here and get some...
All the little luggage stuff, yeah.
Basically get this paint. That's one of the major things.
This is one of the things he wants to do right here is repaint this corner. It's the aluminum or metal steel. It's the regular body of the van. They put the top on it and all that. But it's peeled off over the years, and he wants to touch that up. He wants to touch that up, and what was the other water? You want to winterize the water?
I need to winterize this thing. Basically, what I'm going to do is put a heating pad on the freshwater tank, and then I'm going to insulate the lines and put one of those like cords, electric heater cords on my water lines, so that way when I'm out somewhere and it drops below freezing, I don't
Will that
lose
run
my
off
water.
a battery?
Well, the tank heater's 12 volts, but the actual cable that runs it goes on the pipes is 120.
Okay.
So I'm going to have to plug that into my inverter and probably kill my batteries. But
or run the generator for a few hours.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, that's only when those one nights when you've been camping, all of a sudden a cold flash comes through and it gets real cold, and you need to keep it from freezing.
I'm going to have a thermostat and everything on it, so it'll only kick on below freezing.
Very good.
And it's a huge list of stuff.
What else was there? The water line, and then winterize the water lines. Transmission cables readjusted, which you didn't have on the list before.
Yeah.
What was some of the other stuff we were gonna?
The paint, and then I want to shine up the wheels if I can, but I might have to take them off, and I don't know if I can do that here.
Sure you can.
You have a torque wrench?
I got a flag. Oh yeah.
If you got a torque wrench, I can do it because these things have to be torqued specifically.
Oh, I don't have a torque wrench now.
Because they're the 8-lug tires on alloys, and I don't want to, want one falling off on me.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a bunch
of
stuff.
You bought those at Walmart or Goodyear? Where'd you buy those tires?
The tires are at Walmart.
Walmart? Can you go back and get them torqued there?
I probably could, but how would I drive it there?
It's only a few miles. Wheels not going to fall off in 5 miles.
I guess I could. I don't know. They're not really quick workers over there at Walmart. It took them like 8 hours to put my tires on.
He overthinks things, I think.
Yeah,
Methinks he overthinks.
Yeah. It took me 2 hours just to plan my trip this morning.
Yeah.
I haven't went on yet. So.
Yeah. So, all right, well, let's get to it. And you want to run to town and do whatever we need to do? Or what, you wanted to put water in, just pour some, can you just pour it in the side or something? I don't know how this thing works.
Yeah, I got a funnel. I can just put the funnel in there and pour, I have some water in the back here. If you don't have anything laying around, I can pour it in the side. See if it leaks.
Yeah, I got water, but you don't want to put it in. It's like for feeding animals.
No.
So you don't want to put it in. So, well, we can, like I said, it's 4 miles into the gas station, so we can run in there if you want to. Okay. You got a garden hose. All right, so we're going to get to work here, and I'm going to film a little bit. He's going to do a lot of filming on your channel, and I'll hold the camera for you and that kind of stuff. So, we're at it.
All right.
Later. Okay, Tom's been gone for about an hour now, and I've been tinkering around with this. This little contraption here. I've been gluing this panel on and screwing this piece of metal wood trim on. This little triangular table is going to go inside the van, and I've got a top glued up right here. I made a nice straight edge through the table saw and another straight edge. There we go. Straight edge and straight edge, and now gluing them up. And this piece will go on top as a triangular This will be against the wall, this will be this, and then it'll be a triangular like that, and it'll be a table, okay? Now that table is going to sit right in here. When I'm resting and relaxing, I'll be sitting in my backwards chair here, in the passenger chair, and camera's way off. Come on, there we go. Okay, anyway, I'm in a passenger chair that's been turned around. I'm going to find a swivel for it eventually. But the TV is sitting right here, as you can see. Right there's the TV, and that little triangular it's at a 45-degree angle roughly. And then I'm going to have another 45-degree angle triangle table right here. That table's going to sit right here, okay? Well, when I was up in Alaska and I wanted to do some editing or video work or whatever on my computer, I wanted to sit down and have a little table right in front of me. And all I had was that little folding table, and I'd bring it over here and I'd use it. It was the right height and everything. It worked fine. But I had to put it away all the time, and I got to where I wasn't even putting it away. I just slide it over against the wall over there, and I'd have stuff on top, stuff on the bottom, camera bag and things like that would be there while I'm driving down the highway. So I thought I wanted to make a little bit more permanent table instead of a folding table. That folding table would be good for outside, like when you're camped out, have a prep table for the cooking or something, okay? I'm going to put this triangle table here, and I got to thinking, how can I get a table to come over here? A slide out maybe? Well, okay. When I was at RTR last year, there was a couple from Canada, if I remember right. They were from Canada, and they had a transit just like this, and they had a pivoting table. So what we got here, let me get back over to the work table. What I've got here is a workbench, this triangular table. Well, I drilled a hole in here and a hole down at the bottom, and I went and got some pipe, some gas pipe or whatever they call it, and that will fit. It's very tight, so I don't want to put it in there. Put it in there once and be done with it. But when I get the table top put on, I'll drill a hole through the top of the table. Then this will shove all the way down in there. Okay, I don't want to put it in yet. But that will go in right here like this, and that becomes, come on, adjust. Okay, that becomes a swivel, say, all right? And I can put another table, probably a triangular table. I'll put a triangular table, so when I rotate this around, that table will pivot, and, doggone, the light just is not working. This will pivot around in front of me here, see, and I'll have a swivel table, so to say. And when I'm done with it, I just swivel it back over on top of this table, or on top of this countertop. So I think that will work. I hope it will work. I hope it'll look right. I hope it'll function the way I hope it will. Hope. So anyway, I'm going to get back to doing that, letting glue dry at the moment. So I figured I'd pick up the camera, and I'll put this down. I don't need that no more. But I've got these tables, these tops, they go on the top. They're a Husky. See right there, Husky? They go on the top of these toolboxes. Okay, so if you'll see, I've got this old toolbox, for your automotive toolbox. It's got an indentation here, and what you do, I'm sorry, but I left my tripod at home, sorry. So what you do is you put that workbench in there, and they're already finished. They're real nice. I use these for the kitchen countertop. I bought a whole case of them, and I used about 4 out of 6. I used about 4 of them. Still got 2 of them in here. They're unused, undamaged. So that's what I'm going to use for that swivel table. And I'm sorry about the camera work on this. Like I said, I left my tripod at home, so I will bring it tomorrow. So anyway, with that said, that's what I've got going, and I'm working on this until Tom gets back. A dead spider floating through the air. Anyway, but after this dries, I'm gonna put this up there and cut it and trim it and run it through the router and smooth the edges and all that kind of stuff. And then I'm gonna test fit it. So that's what I'm doing as we speak. So, anything else? Nope, I think that's it.